Hello, you are watching M1 Motors. McLaren has unveiled its hypercar, the W1, and all this time we've been eagerly waiting to see how Ferrari and Porsche would respond. And here it is, the successor to the legendary LaFerrari, the Ferrari F80. The situation is heating up and everyone is wondering who will win this battle. If we're talking about the design of the Ferrari F80, there's plenty to admire. Ferrari has worked to retain ties to the classics, drawing inspiration from the legendary Ferrari F40, while incorporating modern styling elements seen in recent models like the Ferrari 12 Cilindri. Its elegant butterfly doors echo the LaFerrari design, while McLaren has abandoned this style for its flagship, the W1. The F80's design is sharper and more aggressive, with a focus on aerodynamics and performance. The car's bold, striking body lines give the hypercar a sporty character that clearly sets it apart. The interior of the Ferrari F80 is based on an asymmetric 1+ concept that focuses on the driver. The passenger seat is subtly set back in a dark shade, blending seamlessly with the interior and emphasizing the driver-centric layout. Many expected Ferrari to equip its new flagship supercar with a legendary V12, but instead, it features a more compact and lightweight 3.0-liter V6. This engine was previously introduced in the Ferrari 296 GTB, and is actively used in the Ferrari 499P race cars. Known as the F163CF, the engine has an aluminum block with a 120-degree angle and dry sump lubrication. Twin turbochargers are used along with electric compressors to minimize turbo lag at low RPMs. This V6 engine revs up to 9,200 RPM, delivering 900 horsepower and 850 Newton-meters of torque, equating to 300 horsepower per liter. The engine pairs with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission and a supplementary electric motor. The electric motor, primarily responsible for regenerative braking, generates up to 95 horsepower and can assist the internal combustion engine with a peak of 81 horsepower during acceleration. The front wheels of the Ferrari F80 are powered by two separate electric motors, each producing 142 horsepower and 121 Newton-meters of torque. The 860V battery pack, located vertically behind the cockpit, has a capacity of 2.28 kilowatt-hours and weighs 86.6 pounds. The press release does not specify whether it can be charged externally. The total power output of the powertrain reaches 1,200 horsepower. This makes the F80 the most powerful road-going Ferrari in history. However, it's also heavy, with a dry weight of 3,362 pounds. The all-wheel drive hybrid accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.15 seconds, reaching 125 miles per hour in 5.75 seconds. Previously, LaFerrari did this in 2.6 and 6.9 seconds, respectively. The top speed remains at 217 miles per hour. Let's now look at its competitor, the McLaren W1. Ferrari seems to have a slight edge over McLaren, but real-world tests will reveal who truly dominates. This battle for first place promises to be thrilling. It's interesting to note that the Ferrari F80 lacks a fully electric driving mode. The Ferrari F80 is built on a carbon fiber monocoque with aluminum subframes for the suspension and powertrain. It has an active suspension system with double wishbone front suspension and 48-volt actuators that adjust stiffness. The shock absorbers are nearly horizontal, like in race cars, and the upper arms are 3D printed. The braking system is carbon ceramic, 408mm discs with 6-piston calipers at the front, and 390mm discs with 4-piston calipers at the rear. Tires are Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or 2R, specially adapted for the F80. Ferrari designed the F80's body with a focus on aerodynamics, evident in its numerous advanced features. The front end boasts an S-shaped cutout for improved airflow, while an adjustable rear wing provides optimal downforce. Active flaps along the sides and underbody are electronically or manually controlled to adjust downforce. Together, these elements generate up to 2,204 pounds of downforce at 115 miles per hour. In terms of size, the Ferrari F80 is 4,840 millimeters long, 2,060 millimeters wide, 1,138 millimeters high, and has a wheelbase of 2,665 millimeters. Despite the powerful hybrid setup, it has a dry weight of 3,362 pounds, with a 42.2% front and 57.8% rear weight distribution. Its fuel tank holds 16.7 US gallons, underscoring this hypercar's sporting ambitions. Ferrari plans to produce 799 units of the F80, significantly more than the LaFerrari's 499 units and previous flagship models. However, the price has also risen, starting at 3.6 million euros, compared to around 1 million for the LaFerrari. Despite this high cost, demand for the most powerful Ferrari will likely be immense. The first customers are expected to receive their cars in late 2025. What do you think? Will the F80 outshine the competition? Or will the McLaren W1 prove its superiority? Or perhaps Porsche has something even more revolutionary up its sleeve to overshadow both the Ferrari F80 and McLaren W1. And what about the design? What do you think? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us a like. See you soon.